Duo9, the founder of YCC and a seasoned crypto educator since 2014, has ignited a heated discussion with his bold prediction about Ethereum's future. As applications like Uniswap break away from Ethereum's ecosystem, are we witnessing a shift in the landscape of decentralized finance? Is the dominance of Ethereum coming to an end with the rise of Unichain? Duo9 believes Ethereum holders might face an unexpected reality. Let's get into the details and explore whether this is a critical turning point for Ethereum or just another chapter in its history of adaptation and resilience. His take is simple yet provocative. Uniswap, one of Ethereum's most lucrative decentralized applications, has launched its own layer 2 solution, cutting transaction fees by a staggering 100x. The fees that once created demand for Ethereum's native token are now funneled into Uniswap's pocket, and Duo9 argues that this move signals a wider shift in the crypto world. But how much of a threat is Unichain, really? And can Ethereum evolve fast enough to counteract the exodus of its own dApps? Duo9's argument hinges on the idea that Ethereum's value is tightly tied to its ability to generate fees through its infrastructure. For years, users of dApps like Uniswap were forced to pay high transaction fees, fueling demand for ETH tokens. Now, with Unichain's launch, those fees have been slashed, potentially rendering Ethereum obsolete in the eyes of both users and developers. This is not about Uniswap alone. Multiply that fee reduction by all the major dApps in Ethereum's ecosystem, and you have a recipe for disaster, or so says Duo9. In his view, Ethereum's days of being the go-to network for decentralized applications may be numbered. The real question now is whether Ethereum can adapt before its own apps leave it in the dust. But not everyone in the crypto space is buying Duo9's doomsday prediction. The Ethereum community have been quick to respond with reactions ranging from support to outright mockery. Marty Party, for example, agrees with Duo9, predicting that dApps like Uniswap will eventually detach from Ethereum entirely and become layer 1 chains in their own right. This would see Ethereum bleeding liquidity into new ecosystems as it clings to its shrinking relevance. On the other hand, critics like Hedgex and gphammer.eth have called Duo9's take shallow and misinformed. gphammer.eth in particular argues that Ethereum will always retain its value as the ultimate settlement and security layer for global decentralized finance. He points out that while app-specific chains like Unichain may gain traction, they will still need Ethereum for final settlement and data availability. In his view, Ethereum will remain the backbone of decentralized finance even if some dApps venture out on their own. The big question here is whether Unichain and similar L2 solutions truly pose an existential threat to Ethereum. While it's true that high fees have been a pain point for Ethereum users, many argue that the network security and decentralization are worth the price. Ethereum's shift to layer 2 chains was meant to solve its scaling problem, but Duo9 argues that it has backfired, causing users to flee to cheaper, faster alternatives. But Ethereum is not just a dApp platform. It's an entire ecosystem with deep liquidity, developer support, and community backing. Could all of that really crumble because a few apps launch their own chains? And even if these apps do migrate, will they leave Ethereum behind entirely or continue to use it as a settlement layer, as gphammer.eth suggests? Duo9 also draws a sharp contrast between Ethereum and Bitcoin, noting that while Ethereum faces these challenges, Bitcoin remains unscathed. Bitcoin, he argues, is not infrastructure, it's money. It doesn't compete with dApps or other chains and therefore doesn't face the same existential threats as Ethereum. In his view, Bitcoin's position as a store of value is only strengthening, as evidenced by the inflows into Bitcoin ETFs compared to Ethereum's negative numbers. This raises another critical question. Is Ethereum doomed to always play second fiddle to Bitcoin? Bitcoin's simplicity may be its greatest strength, allowing it to sidestep the technical complexities that Ethereum now faces with L2 chains, app chains, and fee structures. But can Ethereum find a way to reassert its dominance, or will it be overtaken by simpler, more user-friendly chains? Duo9's analysis certainly paints a grim picture, but it also highlights the fast evolving nature of DeFi and the crypto space in general. App chains like Unichain represent a shift toward more specialized, streamlined solutions that don't require users to engage with high-fee networks like Ethereum. However, Ethereum has proven its resilience time and again, weathering challenges from rivals like Solana and maintaining its status as the most used blockchain for decentralized applications. As the debate rages on, one thing is clear: Ethereum is at a crossroads. It must either find a way to retain its dApp developers or risk becoming just another piece of outdated infrastructure. Can Ethereum innovate quickly enough to stay relevant, or will Unichain and other L2 solutions force it into the background? The market, as Duo9 says, has already made its decision once. Will it do so again? For now, Ethereum holders are left with more questions than answers. Thank you for joining us today. Your support means a lot. Stay tuned for more insights and updates from Ledger Live.